Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another match reaction, ladies and gentlemen. It's a win, so we're not miserable, we're not discombobulated, we're not upset, we're not annoyed. We won. We won. And you know, this is a thing of beauty. 3 points, exactly what we are starving for right now. And Lord, oh Lord, was it dramatic? Was it unnecessarily dramatic, may I add? You know, the way that game just became 3-2 for no reason whatsoever. There was really no need for us to concede those 2 goals. There was actually there was just no need. Like we could have just literally just, lived our lives normally, and didn't concede those goals and stuff. So, anyway, everyone watching us right now or on the replay, you guys already know the drill. Make sure you slap the likes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single person watching us right now or on the replay, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Everyone right now, please like, subscribe. Keep getting your thoughts in the comment section down below. Everyone right now, get me your thoughts. Get me your opinions. Let me know everything, that's on your mind regarding this game. Let me know if you disagree, if you agree with anything that I say. This is what we're here for. We don't silence people. This is not North Korea. This is not certain other channels. This is what we're out here to do. Just have a few real conversations regarding the game. So, big up Renzo, big up Killian. By the way, I know the stream originally was planned for 6:45. Unfortunately, as things happen in Eid, guests pulled over. And if I went live while guests were here, they would probably, abolish me from the whole tribe. So I cannot go live while that we have guests coming over. So yeah, that's the thing. Big up to Tarun, big up to Lee Govender, Mr. Tibzo, greetings, my brother. Big up to Ali, big up to Yuvraj, yes sir, 3-2. Big up to Jake, big up to Yuvraj, big up to Nicholas, big up to Sidi, my guy, Glory, Dustin. Make sure you guys listen to Ravi and like and subscribe. Big up to John Kelly, big up to Karti, Ilya, BC17, yes sir, there is no therapy, you are correct. Big up to you, M. Big up to Gareth. A big up to DC, hold that Sophia, and big up to you as well. Big up to Eunice, and we're going to address him, don't worry. Big up to Jack O'Lantern, my favorite name. Big up to Dale. A big up to Selezione. A big up to Wasif Khan. Big up to Rishik. Big up to Brazy. Everyone right now, as I said, make sure you slap the likes, make sure you subscribe, and keep getting your thoughts across in this comment section down below. I will try to go through as many as possible. Big up to Mr. Tibzo, my brother, for the super chat. And what does Tibzo say? Tibzo says our defending was extremely shaky. On another day, we draw 3-3 or lose 4-3. Hey, Tibzo, I'm going to get into it. And I completely agree with you. And this is what I said at the start of the stream. I said there was actually no reason. There was genuinely no human reason as to why we conceded 2 goals to begin with. There was just no need. Let's cut the crap here. There was just no need for all of that to happen. We could have just chilled on our own. And we could have won the game. But we conceded we decided to concede silly-ass goals. But anyway, this is what we're here to talk about. This is what we are here to talk about. Big up to you, Tibzo. Thank you so much for the super chat and consistent support on the channel. Love you, my brother. So let me address, before I even get into the game, let me address the elephant in the room. You go search Premier League on Google, you go to standings, you see Liverpool are only 6 points behind Newcastle in 4th, but they have a game in hand. And then you will come ask me, Hussam, do you think we can make top 4? You will ask me, Hussam, do you think we can make top 4? And then I would have to think about it. Because it's only 6 points, so it's not like it's impossible. It's not like it's not doable. It's just it's not like it's something that can't happen in history. It's not like something that's impossible to happen. But here's the thing, and let me just say this now, because I know I'm gonna get 100%. I'm gonna get questions regarding this. So I'm 100%. People come tell me, "Oh, do you think we're gonna get top 4 or all this?" And here's my thing. My only issue with the whole top 4 conversation is we need a whole lot to go our way. This is the main issue. The main issue is because we've left it too late to try this whole Trent thing, because we've left it too late, for this whole, inverted right back stuff, and actually playing like we can play football type thing started happening now. We don't have enough time. Honestly, we don't have enough time to do all that crap. Like, we just don't have time. Like, I just don't even I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just that we left it way too late, my guys. Like, my issue is we left it way too late. Big up Brazy. I'm gonna read the super chat out in a second. And this is what I wanted to start the show with, because I'm looking right at this camera right here. Liverpool Football Club. Either finish 9th or 4th. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't give me hope and then not finish 4th. I'm telling you right now. Do not give me hope and not finish top 4. You have to choose. I'm going to give you 2 options, Liverpool Football Club. Either you finish 9th or you finish 4th. It's a very simple request. I'm not asking of you to go sign Mbappe. I just want one thing out of the season. Just one thing. Just give me one thing. Promise me you'll either finish 4th or 9th. I don't want to finish 5th, 2 points behind Newcastle. I don't want to finish, 5th on goal difference. I don't want none of that. I don't want no Europa League. I don't want no Europa Conference League. I don't want none of that dead competitions. Because there's the thing what everyone needs to understand. In Jordan and in the Middle East, the weekend is Friday and Saturday, not Saturday and Sunday. So now I don't want to sit my ass at home on a Thursday night instead of going out to watch Liverpool against Anzi Manshkala in the Conference League. That is what I do not want to happen. So I want us to be serious. I want us to be for real. And I'm just telling you, Liverpool FC, please, I beg you, either finish 4th or 9th. It's very simple. It's such an easy request. All I want is either 4th or 9th. I don't want no Conference League. I don't want no Europa League. I don't want none of that dead shit. Just give me 4th or 9th. Please, I beg of you. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. I don't think it's much to ask for personally. Personally, it's not much to ask for. This is what I do not want to do next season. Inshallah, when we're here alive and happy, ya Allah. This is what I don't want. This is what I don't want. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Is Football. How crap does that feel? Honestly. There's even an even worse one. There's an even worse one. Oh, you think this is bad? Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Is Football. This is just what cannot happen. I'm used to the blue background. That's what I'm used to. I'm used to the blue background. So please don't mess with me. Please don't mess with me. Please, just don't mess with me, akhi. Please. Do not give me false hope. Take it away. And do not, because the last thing I want is for Liverpool to be to finish 1 point behind Newcastle or Spurs in 5th. That's what I don't, I just do not want that, please. Either win every single game, Newcastle bottle it, or someone bottle it to finish 4th. Okay, no problem. But don't mess with me, please. Please. Anyway, let me address the super chats before carry on. Big up to Brazy. It's Brazy Blood. Yo, the streets are saying you have changed your opinion on number 17, Curtis Julian Jones. Is this a fact? Brazy, I'm going to speak on it because certain people do deserve credit. And unlike other channels and other people on Spaces and multiple people that you guys listen to, I keep the same energy. We don't do agendas over here. We don't do player FCs, despite the strongest efforts from selection to convince you all that I like Salah just because me and him, are the same, cultural background. And we both speak the Arabic language, despite selection trying it. I actually don't do agendas. Big up to my brother, Ugandan's finest, Morshin Kayongo, who says, big up, Hussam. Big up to you, Morshin. Thank you so much for the super chat, Habibi, and your consistent support on the channel. Love for the love, brother. And then selection, of course, with his negative ass. Put this managers and the players in the Europa Con or Conference. No, do not put them. Please, selection. For me, my brother. Just for me. I know currently maybe you dislike the manager. You dislike a couple of them players. No problem. A lot of us do dislike the same. But please, bro, don't do this to me. Just for me. If you like me as a content creator, if you love me as a brother, please don't make me stay at home Thursday nights just to watch Liverpool against Victoria Pilsen. Please, that's all I ask you. Please, my brother, please. Anyway, before I carry on, 120 people are watching us. We ain't even on 50 likes yet. That's embarrassing. That's Darwin Nunez in front of goal. Make sure you slap the like button now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Every single person watching us right now, run up them likes. We cannot be on less than 50. Slap the like button now. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Everyone right now, please like, subscribe. Big up to Tibzo, Brazy, Morshin, and Selection for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Make sure you slap the like button now. Stop what you're doing this very second. Slap the like button and subscribe to This Is Football. So slap the like button, subscribe, and thank you to everyone for 12.6k as well. And by the way, we have hit 2 million views, alhamdulillah. So big up to you guys. Now, do you want me to start with the good or do you want me to start with the bad? What do you want? Because I will let you guys choose. I can start on a positive note or on a negative note, whichever ones you want. I'm ready. Why is everyone saying McAllister news? What's the new news about McAllister? Why everyone keeps saying McAllister news? What is there like some new shit? Okay. Like, I don't get it. There is nothing. Like, people just McAllister news. Like, I told you already, the McAllister news. Anyway, so everyone wants us to start with the bad first. Okay, let me address the bad. So, I must admit, just like any regular football fan, there are a few players I dislike on this team. There's a few players, you know, maybe I'm not the biggest fan of, I would say. You know, there's agendas and then there's like reality. There's agendas and then there's us, you know, just watching a horrible footballer. And you know, sometimes reality strikes. Sometimes reality strikes and it's games like this. Guys, the thing with Henderson, it's no longer an agenda. Honestly. At this point, if you defend Henderson, it's an agenda. Honestly, at this point, it's the reverse now. At this point, the way he's playing right now, if you defend Henderson, not if you criticize him, if you defend him at this current moment in time, you're the one doing an agenda. If you defend him, you're the agenda merchant, not me. Because it's getting to the stage, guys, where it's actually genuinely unbearable. Honestly, it's actually genuinely unbearable. We are actually playing with 10 men. We are genuinely playing with 10 men. Anytime that man puts on the armband and represents Liverpool Football Club on the pitch. And as I say, I hold my hands up. Just like every football fan, Selection hates Mo Salah. You know? Certain people dislike Van Dijk. Certain people dislike this. No problem. Yes, just like any other football fan, maybe I am a little bit more harsher on certain players. But you know what it is with Henderson? It's just that he offers me nothing positive on the pitch. It's almost like every single thing he offers is negative. What was Jordan Henderson's highlight of the whole game? We played 95 minutes of football. What was his highlight? What was his moment? Amazing moment. It was a tackle against a Forest player in the 92nd minute. That was his highlight. That was like his moment. How do you even defend him at this point? You could call me what you want. Fake fan, have never been to Anfield, do you know more than Klopp, blah, 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 blah. I've heard it all before. Now, all I ask you in reverse is just please tell me one highlight. If in a 95-minute game, you cannot name me a single highlight, then maybe I am not the problem. Maybe Henderson himself is the problem. Maybe our captain himself is the problem. If in 95 minutes of football, you can't tell me one good thing he's done. Today we had 5 minutes of extra time. Not a single good thing. Nada. Zero. Nothing. How do you manage to play 95 minutes and offer us nothing? And you know, with Henderson, this is my thing. If you offer nothing defensively, then offer something offensively. If you offer nothing offensively, then offer something defensively. But you cannot offer nothing on both sides. You want to know my biggest problem with Henderson? Positioning. He has the awareness of a dead goldfish riding a bike. Because, you know, certain people, we've already seen multiple people call someone a fish riding a bike when he looks out of place. This guy is not even a fish riding a bike. This guy is a dead goldfish riding a bike. How do you, over a 95-minute match, offer me nothing? Honestly, let's cut the crap here. Let's cut the agendas. Let's just have a real conversation. How in 95 minutes of football you've done nothing? Except hide, make shit pass after shit pass, make shit cross after shit cross, be positionally horrible. Some people may disagree with said statement, but I think Mo Salah is our best outfield player this season. If you disagree, no problem. I personally think in the outfield, because Alisson is so clear of anyone this season, Mo Salah's been our best outfield player, which is a fair statement. Now, if you're telling me that our best outfield player is essentially playing right wing back because our captain doesn't know how to play the sport, then I would much rather drop the captain and help my best outfield player perform. Gabriel Martinelli plays ahead of Zinchenko. Gabriel Martinelli is not stifled because the midfield helps him out. Gabriel Martinelli for Arsenal Football Club is not on an island by himself. Gabriel Martinelli is not on a deserted island just scavenging, looking for scraps. Why is Mo Salah scavenging and looking for scraps in this team? Why? This is what I don't get. Why is he just there looking for scraps, looking to feed off scraps, looking to just, you know, hug Pep Linders and tell him it's all going to be okay? Why is he playing like Reece James in our right wing position? Why is he playing right wing back? Why? We are taking our best outfield player and we're playing him at right wing back because our captain cannot play the sport. And it's getting to the stage now where I'd rather Elliott play there, I'd rather Jones play there, I'd rather Ox play there, I'd rather Keita play there, I'd rather anyone play there. Because once again, I repeat, my biggest problem with Henderson is his IQ. Because positionally, from a pure positioning perspective, he didn't position himself right once this whole game. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything of note in 95 minutes of football, even just from a positioning perspective. Forget all the other elements of the game. So now we're sat here, having to watch this guy week in, week out. Can't pass, can't create, can't shoot, can't dribble, has no IQ, has no positional awareness. And I'm basically essentially playing him right midfield. Unbelievable. The only thing Henderson gives me now is hope. Because I just sit down sometimes, I look in the mirror before I go to the gym. Before I work out, I look at a picture of Henderson wearing the armband. And all I have to tell myself is, Hussam, if Jordan Henderson could become captain of Liverpool Football Club, you can achieve anything you want in your life. Now let's move on to the other ugly. Darwin Nunez. Oh, you guys ain't gonna like this. Oh, everyone's gonna get annoyed. You know why everyone's gonna get annoyed? Yay, chaos. Nunez, chaos. Yay. 64 million of the Queen's finest at the time, the King's finest now. I don't expect you to score every single game. I won't hold you to the standards of scoring every single game. But can you do something right on the pitch? Mr. Darwin Nunez? Pace and power. Run. The rest of the game, nothing. He doesn't get involved. Doesn't get involved enough, Darwin. Doesn't get involved enough. I need to see more. I need to see more from Darwin Nunez. I need him to apply himself more. I need him to you know, be there when needed. That, you know, I just ask the people the question because sometimes it's good to ask. Was that a cross or was that a shot? That moment on the counter-attack, was that a cross or was that a shot? Simple question, to be honest with you. It shouldn't take that long. Was that a shot or was that a pass? That's what I want to ask. Just asking. Because that was horrible. That's what that was. Horrible. We just need him to do better. And trust me, and I'm saying this publicly right now, 160 people watching. If Darwin Nunez starts delivering goals at a very high level, I'll be the first person to come up here and apologize. I'll be like, guys, I got it wrong about Darwin Nunez. I got it wrong. And you know, this guy's going to be the striker that takes us forward, all of that. But so far, he's done nothing but prove me right. Unfortunately for us as Liverpool fans, because I want him to do good. Now, the final bad. Ibrahima Konate. You know, people sometimes expect you to keep the same energy for every single player. But it's hard to keep the same energy for every single player. Because let me tell you why. Ibrahima Konate had a bad game today. But you know what also Ibrahima Konate is? Ibrahima Konate has been our best centre-back this whole year. So I ain't going to come up here and criticize him like crazy. I ain't going to say wild stuff. Why? Because Ibrahima Konate has delivered to me all year long. He's delivered. So I ain't going to come up to him now and criticize him like crazy because of a bad game. But today, he had a bad game. And finally, last but not least, Hussam, you've got an agenda against Andy Robertson. Hussam, Andy Robertson is good defensively. Hussam this, Hussam that. Hussam has a robo agenda, you guys. Hussam has a robo agenda. Andrew Robertson. Once again, another stinker. Once again, just another stinker. I would just sat here, you know, just like, okay. It's another stinker. It's fine. But it's not fine. Defensively, nada. His positioning for that first goal was crap. Offensively, offered me nothing. Some people come tell me, yeah, assist. We're going to get into it. That's Jota brilliance. That ain't an unbelievable pass. That ain't Trent versus Leeds. So, you know, that's the bad. Now I'm going to speak about the good. I'm going to be a little bit more positive. But before I do that, 162 people watching us. Big up to DC, Selection, Morshin, Brazy, and Tibzo for the super chats. Big up to every single person who has sent any super chat since we started this channel. You guys have just been absolutely incredible. I love every single one of you guys for helping us get to this stage. Alhamdulillah. Thank you guys. Make sure you all slap the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Almost 200 people watching us. So get us to 100 likes as quick as possible. This is the super chat from DC before I get into the positives. Hendo's the world's best captain according to himself. You know what it is? I think it was Tom Little that once said this on this channel. If Henderson played like he's Henderson, we wouldn't be in this position. If Henderson just played like he's actually Henderson and not like he thinks he's Pirlo, we wouldn't be in this position. We really wouldn't. I just want Henderson to recognize, like, you are Henderson. That's all I want from you. Honestly, that's actually just all I want from you. Just recognize who you are. And it's okay. And it's okay to recognize who you are, because the only way you can grow, you can progress as a human being, is if you just recognize yourself. Unfortunately, he thinks he's Perlo. Anyway, as I said, guys, make sure you like the video. Make sure to subscribe now. Everyone right now, please like, subscribe. Stop it doing this very second. Make sure you slap the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. As I said, big up DC Selection Machine, Brazy Tibzo. Most importantly, is you all like and subscribe. Now let's go to the good. Because there was a bit of good today. Not everything is negative. There's a lot of positivity. First of all, Trent Alexander-Arnold the Great. Trent Alexander-Arnold, my personal man of the match, thought he had an absolutely unbelievable game. Absolutely unbelievable, Trent Alexander-Arnold today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable performance. Some of these passes that Trent just so nonchalantly happen from Trent, like man's just here, innit? Like, it's just one of them ones like, yeah, I'm Trent and I can play these passes. Why are you all acting shocked type thing? Yeah, I'm Trent, bro. Like, y'all know who I am type thing. I'm KD. Y'all know who I am. And then just comes on and displays incredible performances. Trent Alexander-Arnold not only ended Zinchenko's career, clearly, as we see over the last 2 games, but Trent Alexander-Arnold also revitalized his own. And I think today was a testament to his brilliance. And he could have had like 5 assists just today, but I can't lie, we had a few stinkers. We had a few stinkers in terms of like in front of goal we should have scored. But here's the thing, and this is where I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think people are looking too deep into the way we play football now, because I don't think Klopp's going to do this going forward. I don't think Klopp's going to do this whole inverted stuff going forward. I really don't. I really do not think that Klopp's going to carry on or continue with this whole inverted stuff. I really don't, you guys. I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't think this is something that maybe Klopp is looking at in terms of future, because I look at it from the perspective of, if we buy 2 or 3 midfielders, there's no need for us to do this inverted stuff. And here's the thing, people can criticize Klopp, and I've criticized him already, and I've said he's probably been the biggest underperformer this season, all that stuff. But my thing is as follows. Look, when Klopp's plan A works, it's one of the best plan A's in world football. When the plan A works, it's the best, if not one of the best plan A's in football. Like, Klopp's football, if it works, is unstoppable, as we saw in 1819 and 1920. So my thing is, like, I just see him resorting back to a 4-3-3, playing Trent right back normally and all of that. I think this is just to cope with what's going on this year. Yeah, 100% Brazy knows ball. I agree with this. I think it's just a stopgap for the remainder of the season. But Trent today, once again, unbelievable performance. Now, next up, the man that went a whole year without a goal now has got 4 goals in 2 games. 4 goals in 2 games from Diogo Jota, ladies and gentlemen. 4 goals in 2 games. Now, the first one shows me that the likes of Ryan have probably been right all along. Maybe, just maybe, Jota should really be our starting center forward. Maybe Jota should be the one to play that 9 role. Because that first goal from the corner, I think that's just striker instincts. Like, I think that's just getting yourself in the right position instincts type stuff. Like, when I see that goal, I don't think positionally, maybe like a Gakpo or a Diaz do that. I don't. I think Jota can put the ball in the back of the net because of his positional awareness and his intelligence in terms of positioning. So you've got to give him credit, and you've got to give him his flowers from that aspect, from that perspective, sorry. That yes, he does indeed deliver in these sort of moments, you know, in positions like this. Now, let me address the best goal of the game. That second Jota goal. Oh my God. Oh my God, that second Jota goal. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, Diogo Jota. That second goal, Lord have mercy on my soul. Lord have mercy on my soul. My man, just so nonchalant, just controlled it with his chest and weak foot finished it into the far corner like it was nothing. That goal, oh my God, it's probably one of the best goals I've seen all year long for Liverpool Football Club. So Jota, here's the thing, and this goes back to when people keep asking me every time, would you sell Jota? Would you sell Jota? Would you sell Jota? And my response is always the same. My response is always the same when it comes to Jota. We complained for 5 years against Man City that Liverpool don't have proper depth. And then when we go and we get the proper depth, we start talking about selling the depth. This is what I genuinely do not understand. This is what I genuinely do not... Oh, selection, I'm just tired of it. But anyway, I'm going to address it in a second. This is what I just don't understand. Like, for 5 years, you were crying. Oh my God, we don't have as much depth as Man City. And then you get depth like a Diogo Jota and you go like, oh, I would sell Jota to make some money, you know? That's what you come out and say. So the depth guy that we need, you want to sell? Why? Why you want to sell Jota for? There's no reason. I think, if anything, to be honest with you, furthermore, we might need to add additions maybe to that forward line before we consider selling anyone. Like, this is my thing, you guys. We cannot complain about depth. And as soon as we get a little bit of depth, we start talking about selling players. But why? Your complaint is our depth is crap, which I agree with. I tend to agree with that. That's a fair statement. But how is it when we finally get some depth, you're out here talking about selling the depth? Is it that we just don't know how to behave as a fan base when we have depth? Perhaps it's a possibility. You don't sell, thank you, Kamran. You don't sell players like Jota. You just don't. You really just don't. That's a very good option. Can play on the wing, can play down the middle, scores goals. And I told people pre this game when we had these conversations, I think it was the Tom Little X Kurdish show as well, where I said, like, guys, this is not Jota's level. Don't beat him with a measuring stick of he went a year without a goal. Because my thing is, like, I just don't think that that's his level. Even when he was at Wolves, that was just a very bad run for him, plus the injuries he got and stuff like that. So he was just unlucky. But now he's got 4 goals in 2 games. And today, that second goal, Lord have mercy. Now, there's 2 people left to give credit to before I head to the super chats and just have overall general conversations as we always do. 2 people we must give credit to, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'm going to come out and say it. Because now people like Brazy are throwing allegations in my face. And here's the thing. I apologize for ever stating that Curtis Jones is our worst midfielder, because clearly number 14 is miles worse. Listen, man. Curtis Jones has had a solid 3 games and a half. Solid. And I will say, it is perhaps the other 2 that are so crap that makes Curtis Jones shine, because you just watch him and you're like, okay, he has like a good moment at least, or he's doing something. And then you watch the others and you're like, what are they doing? So we have to give credit to Curtis Jones, because Curtis Jones had another great performance today, good performance. I still don't think future-wise this changes anything. I still think we need to sign midfielders. I still think we need to upgrade on that midfield position. So I ain't going to lose my mind and come up here and start saying, oh my God, I'm sorry for ever criticizing Curtis. No, he had his chances before and he wasn't good enough. Today, he played well once again, and kudos to him. I want him to play well. And now finally, last but not least. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen. Last but not least. You know, sometimes on Earth, it is good to share the screen. Sometimes it's good to share the screen. Ain't nothing wrong with sharing the screen every now and then. Ain't nothing wrong with sharing the screen every now and then. You know, sometimes it's a good thing. So let me quickly just share the screen, you know, because maybe if people saw something with their own eyes, selection, they would finally wake up to the reality of the matter. So let us just do quickly here, share screen, Premier League website, share, and then let me quickly zoom in because, you know, sometimes on YouTube you cannot see the numbers properly. So let us just zoom in real quick. Let us do this. Ooh, that's interesting. Very interesting. So finished Mo Salah right here. Finished. Oh, let's go back. That was a mistake. Wait. What's going on? What's going on? Don't bottle it. So finished Mo Salah. Finished, done Mo Salah. Crap Mo Salah that we should sell is... Oh, shit. Look at the background. Let me change it real quick. I'd rather this. So finished crap done Mo Salah is on 16 Premier League goals. Oh. Wait, what? He's on 16 Premier League goals? Wait. He's fourth in the league in terms of goals scored? He's fourth? Damn. I thought he was done. I thought he was crap. Unbelievable. I thought he was crap, you guys. I thought he was shit. Oh, he actually is not shit and he's not crap and he's not done. He just needs a little bit of help. Oh, who'd have knew that? Wait, this is what? Assists? KDB, of course, leading it. And then you go down. Wait, Mo Salah's in 5th place the whole league in terms of assists? Wow. Mo Salah's in 5th in assists and 4th in goals in a dysfunctional crap Liverpool side that's in 8th place? Salah's finished though. Salah's finished. Sell him. Sell him. Go get me Kvarjis. This guy, go get me that guy. Oh, he's done. Sell him. Sell Salah. He's crap. Put some respect on Mohamed Salah's name. Put some respect. In the words of Birdman, when my name come up, respect it. When my name come up, respect it. That's Mo Salah right there. He's 4th in the league in goals and 5th in the league in assists in a dysfunctional crap Liverpool team. And this is with him having Jordan, Brian, Henderson on his side. And this is with him playing right wing back. And today, he scored the winner. Am I lying? It was 2-2 and he scored the winner. I'm not making up shit. He scored the winner. Just saying. Just saying. He scored the winner. Playing next to Jordan, Brian, Henderson. So when number 11, Mo Salah's name come out, please just respect it. Respect it a bit more. And think before you speak. Because let me tell you something. As soon as we sell this guy, you will understand that having this many GA, number one, matters. Number two, isn't that easy. Because I will use a simple example of our brothers in the sewage, Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea Football Club employ 3 technical players that can't put the ball in the back of the net. We celebrated more goals in the last 10 games than in the last 2 games than they've done since January. Ooh, Joao Felix, Jogo Bonito. Yesterday, I listened, and this is a message to selection. Yesterday, I listened to Arsenal fans after the Southampton game. I listened to Arsenal fans after the Southampton game. And it was a very interesting reaction. I just want you guys to kind of like hear this out, you know?
From next season, we don't need no more Jogo Benito football. We don't need none of that. We need a real number 9. You see what City are doing with Haaland now after they've swapped out Jesus.
Wait, so the Arsenal fan doesn't like the fact that Jesus is not putting the ball in the back of the net, but we are mad even though Mo Salah has put the ball in the net the 4th most times in the whole league in a shit dysfunctional crap Liverpool side, and he's most probably gonna hit 20 plus goals. Is this what we're saying? I'm just checking. Put some respect. That's all I ask you. Because I promise you right here, right now, we could get the most Jogo Benito sexy footballer on earth. If we don't have players who can put the ball in the back of the net, it means nothing. Anyway, let me address the super chats. Big up to Selection, who says, I told you Jota's our best finisher over your idol. No, but you see, once again, this is the disrespect I speak on. Imagine thinking Jota's a better finisher than Salah, for example. And if you're going to talk about conversion rates and stuff like that, Selection, you live in the US. Let's talk NBA. Steph Curry is regarded as the best 3-point shooter of all time. I don't remember the last time Steph Curry had the highest 3-point percentage in the NBA. You know why? Because Steph Curry takes a high volume of shots. It's easier to score 2 chances than it is to go 10 for 10. It's easier to score 2 chances than go 10 for 10. Mo Salah has a volume of opportunities because he takes shots, he takes risks. So he tries to put the ball in the back of the net from multiple different angles. He tries multiple different things. So, you know, Mo's for me, still a better finisher than Jota. Big up to Qusay. Thank you so much for the super chat, حبيبي. And كل عام وانت بخير كمان يا عمري. I had no doubt that Jota is our best striker. Had to buy because he got injured. If Gakpo and Nunez keep this up, they better be squad players next season. Once again, Qusay's comment is why I got a little bit hyped up and angry in the Jota section when I spoke on Jota. Because, like, people get angry at something, and then when they get it, they want to get rid of it. Like, my thing is, every single Liverpool fan in this comment section has said, it's so difficult to beat Man City because they've got such a big squad and they can rotate and they can blah, blah, blah. And then you get a depth like Jota. And then you go like, I want to sell the depth? No, I don't. Because guess what? If Gakpo ain't performing, Jota. If Nunez ain't performing, Jota. If Diaz ain't performing, Jota. These are solutions that Jota offers you. And this is why we need depth. And I agree with you completely. Thank you so much, my guy Qusay. Shukran for the super chat. And listen, everyone watching us right now, 200 people watching us currently. Love to every single one of you guys. Make sure you slap the likes. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to have, you know, a kind of a general conversation now because I do want to talk a little bit on transfers. I want to talk a little bit on future. And I want to talk a little bit on Mason Mount because it's getting on my last nerve. But before I do that, as I said, guys, make sure you slap the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Big up to Qusay, DC, Selection, Morshin, Brazy, and Tibzo for the super chats. Big up to any person who sends in any super chat or likes or subscribes or shares. I love you all. This is a community that, alhamdulillah, we built together that I love. And this is a family that I wouldn't trade for the world. So thank you for everyone who supports us in every way, shape, or form. Make sure you slap the likes. Make sure you subscribe to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Now, man said, how does it feel to have your least favorite player named Jordan? You must love the irony. Top 4 loading. Opponents have a difficult schedule. You know, the fact that I have to say Jordan every time I speak on Henderson annoys me. And second of all, the top 4 stuff, I spoke on it at the start of the show, Qusay, like it was generally the first segment. And I think the issue with the top 4 conversation is we just need a lot. We just need a lot to go our way. We really just need a lot to go our way. Like, I understand Newcastle have a tough run-in and stuff and all this. Like, I get that. Newcastle, they play Tottenham tomorrow, right? And then Everton, Southampton, Arsenal, Leeds, Brighton, Leicester, Chelsea. So, it's difficult, I understand. But at the same time, I think we just need a lot to go in our favor, Qusay, which is why I think it's a little bit of a problem. But thanks so much for the super chat once again. So now, here's the thing. I want to address just the future of Liverpool. Once again, this game, like the Leeds game, and the game before that, and the game before that, and all that, and the half against Arsenal shows me that, look, guys, this team ain't done. This team ain't done. And this takes me back to the second segment where I said, guys, Liverpool Football Club, please, either get 4th or get 9th. Because if we get 9th and we get 1 game a week, I really believe we can win the league. I really genuinely, in my heart of heart, believes that we can win the league. If we give Jurgen Klopp 1 week for every game, we can win the league. I really do believe it in my heart of heart, you guys. Like, I don't think this team is done yet. But now, this takes me to this summer, where I will simply say, it is time to get it together. There's people resigned to the idea that we're going to sign Mason Mount like it's some sort of positive. And once again, as I told you guys, the excuse and the reasoning is the typical homegrown quota. And we have debunked this myth 100 times and we'll continue to debunk it. Guys, once again, please understand. All this whole, this whole situation regarding Mason Mount, it makes me sick to my stomach. Because people keep using homegrown quota as an excuse. Big up Nadal, I'm going to read it now in a second. People keep using homegrown quota as an excuse. And my thing is as follows. There is no way I just read that. There is no way in hell I just read that from the biggest fucking Jota Bonito guy on this whole channel. You only need 8 out of 25 to be homegrown. We only need 8 out of 25. How many people are in a Premier League squad? On a match day squad. So let's look at today. You've got the 11 on the pitch, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you've got 20 players in a match day squad. You could have 17 Spaniards and you'd still be okay. You could have 17 Spaniards and you'd still be okay. Nothing would happen to you. Nothing would happen to you. And my thing is, using homegrown quota and shoving it in our face like it's some sort of like flex as to why Mount is okay is crazy to me. I would rather go get someone from the championship we scouted. I'd rather go get someone from League 2 that only Liverpool know about. I'd rather us do that than go and get Mason Mount just for the sake of homegrown. Because let's use even today's formation. Do you really think if I put Mason Mount in number 14's position that he does anything better? Because I want to be real with you. I snuck into them Chelsea spaces and I listened to the Chelsea fans. The same stuff we criticize Henderson for, they criticize Mount for. They all ask each other, what can Mount do on the football pitch that is even good? They all ask themselves the same question. Okay, what can Mount do on the pitch that's even good? Because we can sit up here and we can talk about, English and homegrown and hard work and, all this. But at the end of the day, what can he do that's good? No one can offer me anything. Name one thing he does at an even very good level? Nada. And you want to hear the worst part? You know that Chelsea wants 60 to 70 million as per reported by top tier journalists? 60 to 70 million? You know what? If I give Chelsea 60 million, they'd go sign 2 great players. So I just don't get people who are saying Mason Mount because he offers me nothing from a football perspective that improves me. Final third, he's atrocious as well. Indecisive. not dynamic enough to play in midfield, not direct enough to play on the wing. Yet there's people out there doing me Mount prop because he's English. And I've had it up to here, to be honest with you. Big up to Nidal for the super chat. Thank you so much. Shukran ilak habibi, and welcome back to the channel. And thank you for always sending in super chat, showing us the love and support, habibi. You know the reason I'm angry? Number 14. Not because he's a bad player. It's because he keeps defending the ball and then sending it back, then starts screaming, screwed up order that distracted play. Oh my God, Nidal, you reminded me. Oh my God. Did you guys see the clip on Twitter? Did you guys see the clip on Twitter? Honestly, did you guys see the clip on Twitter? Where Henderson pushes Nunez out the way and tells him forget about Morgan Gibbs-White, and then Henderson himself forgets him, and then Gibbs-White scores the goal. Did you see that? Did everyone see that clip? Bro, that had my head so hot. Oof. That had my head so hot. You asked Nunez to get out the way. And then the same guy that you're supposed to guard and you're supposed to defend against, he's the guy who scored the goal. You just pushed Nunez out the way, you idiot. You clown. That's our captain. And you know, to the first part of Nidal's super chat, he hides. He hides. And his positioning is so crap. And even when his positioning is okay and he gets the ball, there's two things that will happen. He will either turn around and pass it back, or he will hoof it. And this is our captain. But Nidal and everyone in this comment section, use it as motivation. If Jordan Brian Henderson could become Liverpool captain, you can achieve any single thing you want in your life. You could achieve any single thing you want in your whole entire life. Just saying. Imagine, guys, Henderson's the Liverpool captain. Hey, go slide into... I actually don't want to say that. I don't want to encourage that behavior. But thank you so much, Nidal, for the super chat. Big up to Selection, who says, Wissam, remember when I said Zerbi will finish above your gaffer? By the way, tomorrow, me and you, for the first time, we become tag team partners. Because, inshallah, the Zerbi dunks on Man United's head tops, and we're going to be there for the watch along. I'm actually about to create the thumbnail, inshallah, as soon as the stream finishes. Bro, Brighton, don't let me down. The Seagulls, I'm with you. I'm flying. And I want you to take the biggest shit on Man United. Brighton, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Brighton. We with you. Brighton, wallahi, we with you, Habibis. We with you. Tomorrow, I need you to take the biggest shit on Man United's head top. And then the second part, he says, I'm fully on the Mount train now, by the way. Good player, bring. See, this is my problem with this selection guy. He is the biggest Joga Bonito bastard on this whole channel. This is selection. He sees one dribble and he gets horny directly. Like, this is the thing about selection. Selection is the type of guy where as soon as he sees one dribble, he gets extremely excited. And he's the same guy asking for Mason Mount. He's the same guy now asking for the Henderson region. He's the same guy asking for the Henderson region. From a football perspective, what does Mason Mount do well on the pitch? Nothing. What does he even do at a very good level? Nothing. He only half turns well. That's it. That's it. But the first part selection, Brighton, we love you. And big up again to Nidal. شكرا يا حبيبي والله انك تخجلني بكل دعمك يا حبيبي. شكرا لك يا عمري. Thank you for the support as always on the channel. And then he says, وكل عام وانت بألف خير حبيبي, موفق دائما ان شاء الله. شكرا لك حبيبي, وشكرا على الدعم المستمر على القناة, وشكرا على السوبر شات يا عمري يا وردة. وكل عام وانت بخير وعيلتك بخير ان شاء الله, وكل الأمة الإسلامية والأمة العربية بخير وصحة وسلامة. وشكرا لك على الدعم المستمر عن جد. شكرا لك يا نضال يا حبيبي, وكل عام وانت بخير. Kaman, and Eid Mubarak to you and everyone celebrating. Bring up to you, Nidal. And then this is the brave ass response. Mount, half turn maestro. Can you guys tell that like selection has lost the argument already? Genuine question in this comment section. Has any of you ever heard of the term half-turn maestro? Please. It might be me. Maybe I'm the problem. But can anyone in this comment section tell me if they've ever heard half-turn maestro before? Well, that's all I ask you. Have you ever heard half-turn maestro? Is this what we're doing now, selection? Half-turn hype. Man said half-turn maestro. Mason Mount is a half-turn maestro. He can half-turn. Oh my god. Guys. Oh my god. La ilaha illallah. Guys. Let's go find the half-turn maestro, guys. Yes. Lord have mercy, bro. I said half-turn maestro. That is like not even on the top 10 things of the list that I look for in a midfield. Let's look at the other one. Good in the pockets. Yes, so is Curtis Jones. Good crosser. I wouldn't say he's a good crosser. I really wouldn't say he's a good... Honestly, selection, you made me laugh. You're asking if I'm good, but you made me laugh from the bottom of my heart, wallahi. You said, you see that half-turn maestro? That got me, bro. I can't lie to you. I wouldn't say he's just an okay crosser. Midfield gold threat. I swear he's went like a whole year without a goal and an assist. Not my first choice, but a right-hand side of Salah, Mount, Trent is good. Selection. It's time to dunk on your head top once and for all. Would you prefer a right-hand side of Trent, McAllister, and Mo Salah? Genuine question. Let's cut the crap here. Genuine, honest question. Would you prefer Salah, Trent, and half-turn maestro, or would you prefer Trent, Salah, and McAllister? Honest question, honest. And everyone in the comment section, feel free to answer as well. What would you prefer? Because in terms of half-turn maestro, McAllister definitely is a half-turn maestro, but McAllister also can pass the ball. McAllister is a genuine goal threat. Like, no, but that's not the question, respectfully. Once again, selection, I will ask you again. On the right-hand side, McAllister, Trent, Salah, or very simply, half-turn maestro, Trent, Salah. Very simple. All I'm asking is very simple. Oh, so you ain't gonna answer. So you ain't gonna answer now. Oh, that's wild. He ain't gonna answer. Man said no. You know you're defeated already. You know you're low-key defeated already, which is why you're getting triggered right now. Hold that. Hold that. Because my thing is, I could genuinely name you 10 midfielders. 10 midfielders right now that comfortably make Liverpool better, that can play that right-hand side role. McAllister can play it. Caicedo can play it. If you want to go a bit unrealistic option, Barella can play it. If you want to go realistic options, I think Sadio Kone can play it. I think Kefren Turam can play it. I think Gravenberg could play it to an extent. I could actually genuinely name you even more if I just thought a little bit more. Like, I think Goncalves could play it, you know? Shout out Tom Little, he really likes Goncalves. I think Goncalves could definitely play that role. There are so many players that can play that role that can also perform on that position. Romeo Lavia could play it. Like, I really believe, bro, there are so many players that can genuinely play that role, man. And I don't think we need someone like a Mount at all. So, yeah. Big up to Nidal, who says, half what? Maybe half player. And you know what surprised me? What shocked me? It came from selection. How is the biggest Jogo Bonito merchant on this channel hyping up someone so mid? How are you hyping up someone so mid, bro? So mid. If you guys listen to selection, you'd think he's the biggest, like, Jogo Bonito bastard on earth. Like, he loves someone who could do everything. And now, there you are. Now he's hyping up Mount. I'm so shocked and disappointed. Will Alexander says number 14 is a quarter turn maestro. Oh, Lord. Moves like a truck. I don't even think he can, to be fair to selection, I don't even think he can half turn or quarter turn or do any turn. He can't turn. He can't turn. Stop. I don't think turning is in his dictionary to begin with. He knows how to hoof. He knows how to shout, you know, just saying. But big up Will for the super chat. And finally, Felipe. And this should be addressed to the likes of selection. There'll come a time when Salah leaves and you haters will realize how abnormal he was. Never injured, always scores, helps the team. Mane is a bum. Now, here's the thing. Sir Felipe right here is a Bayern Munich fan. He supports the German club that Sadio Mane signed for. And he regularly comes and tells me, Hussam, I want a refund. And this is what I told the guys earlier in the Salah section. Guys, please understand, a winger being that clinical and offer you that much goals and being that consistent to deliver season in, season out, please understand it's not normal. Let's all stop pretending like it's normal. It's not normal for a right winger to win 3 Golden Boots in 5 years in the Premier League. Like, it's something that's not happened, you know? So, and when he leaves and we sign some random technical Jogo Bonito right winger, you'll realize that, bro, like, those goals were needed. Every bit of those goals were needed. Big up to Albert says, why did Klopp play Hendo for a 90 minutes beyond us? And this is something as well that I did want to touch on. Like, my thing is, look, everyone here knows I'm KDL. And I defend Klopp. You know, I defend Klopp. I love Klopp. But sometimes, like, and you know, selection is going to love this and others, like, I thought Curtis Jones was having a good game. I would much rather you send Curtis Jones to the right, even if you want to bring on Milner to the left, Thiago. Like, it's okay to take off Henderson sometimes. It's okay to take off Henderson. There's nothing wrong to take off Henderson. I thought Curtis Jones was significantly our best midfielder today. By far. Bro, send Curtis Jones to the right-hand side of the midfield. Take off Jordan Henderson. There was no need to take off Curtis Jones. Even, by the way, if you go watch my watch along and my reaction to that moment, that exact moment, I said, why are we taking off Curtis Jones? Everyone who watches the channel knows I am not a fan of Curtis Jones. I do not like Curtis Jones. But at the same time, I recognize, like, bro, why are we even doing this? Is it a must that, like, Henderson must finish the game? Why? What for? Honestly, like, what for? CJ was having a good game, bro. Just play him, move him to the right. There was no need. There was no need whatsoever for Henderson to complete 90 minutes of football. There was just no need. So, yeah. But anyway, look, guys. Here's the thing. 3 points. I'm not going to get too excited. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. There's a realistic possibility we go to West Ham and lose. I'm not saying we're going to lose. I'm saying it's a possibility. Like, it's a very honest possibility that we could just end up going to West Ham and losing. So I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. I'm not going to go too wild. I'm not going to go too crazy and say we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to ruin this, we're going to do this, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't think, I'm not going to go OTT and just go wild, you know, and say we're going to do this and do that. Like, it's just like, I'm going to take it a step at a time. And because I'm going to take it a step at a time, I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. I need Newcastle to, like, lose, go through some sort of meltdown, and I need us to essentially be perfect from now to the end of the season. Is it possible? Yeah, maybe it's possible, but it's very unlikely, if I'm being honest. Big up Tony Dallas says, Albert, it's not beyond nuts, it's beyond human conception, my friend. He's, I think this is relating to Albert's comment, with when he said it's beyond nuts that Henderson stayed. And Nidal, I agree with this. And look, once again, even as someone who's not the biggest fan of Curtis Jones, even as someone who, maybe doesn't rate Curtis Jones at all, and I think he's not good enough for Liverpool and all that, I can recognize, okay, today, like, he was playing well, bro. Like, there was just no need. Henderson hides. Henderson positionally is crap. Henderson can't pass, can't dribble, can't create, can't shoot. Why are we taking off Curtis Jones? And once again, this is from someone who don't even like mess with Curtis Jones like that. I ain't out here like doing up Curtis Jones prop week in, week out. I'm not. But at the same time, I recognize, okay, today he's having a good game. So just no need to take him off. But it is what it is. Anyway, so I'm going to take it a step at a time. We're going to see what happens. And I really hope that we hear something positive about transfers. And remember, March 30th of 2023, there was a video on This Is Football titled Return of the McAllister. You can search it on YouTube as soon as I end the stream. I'm not an ITK. I'm not a liar that will lie about transfer for news and for followers and for subscribers. And this is something that people who have subscribed to This Is Football have recognized with me. I only give you news when I'm allowed to, because I respect the people that tell me. And second of all, I only give you the news when I really am certain about it, or I'm translating in the other case. So my thing is, I respect the McAllister links, and I stick by, even if the player really wants to come, it's now down to Brighton, because also, if Brighton Football Club ask for like 90 million or something, we ain't going to pay that as well. 80 million, we ain't going to pay. If they ask 60 million, 50 million, we probably pay. So 100%. So we've got to be realistic with it, man. We've really got to be realistic with it. But anyway, listen, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for joining yet another watching. I have to say, Selection, my brother, I love you for this comment, because you made me laugh from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, you made me laugh when you said half-turn maestro. Like, that's just wild. Make sure you all slap the like button before you leave us. Make sure you subscribe. And once again, thank you so much for 12.6K. We're going to be back tomorrow, inshallah, for the FA Cup watch along, as we're going to watch Brighton, De Zerbi. Selection. We allies, De Zerbi. I'm going to need you to dunk on Man United's head top. And we have the Premier League review show, of course. So everyone, please please subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Every single person right now, please like, subscribe. Big up to Tibzo, Brazy, Morshin, Selection. Thank you so much, my brother. Love for the love, my guy. Big up to DC, Qusay. Big up to Will, Felipe, Albert. And of course, special shout out to my guy, Nidal. شكرا لك على الدعم المستمر once again. وشكرا لقصي. Big up to everyone who sends in super chats. Big up to everyone who likes. Big up to everyone who subscribes. This is a community I wouldn't trade for the world. I honestly love every single one of you guys, because this is a real family feel to it, This channel is different, So love for the love, my lovely people. Make sure you slap the like and subscribe before you leave us. And don't forget, inshallah, tomorrow to join us, because we've got a lot of things. And Dale here, the perfect super chat to end it on. Come on, Brighton. Oh, you best believe. We are all seagulls tomorrow. I'm going to wake up and magically turn into suddenly a Brighton fan. I am a Brighton season ticket holder. Today, I feel a seagull. I feel a seagull. I feel a seagull. And I am flying. And I'm coming to shit on you, Man United. Stay safe. Don't go anywhere. Like, subscribe. Big up Dale. Big up everyone. See you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Peace.